The Austin Allegro was once a much-loved family car, driven by celebrities such as Roger Moore, Kenneth More, and William Shakespeare. It was available as a saloon, an estate, or a hatchback. Its advanced hydro-gas suspension and electric fan wowed motoring journalists, whilst its charming curves gave it a signature 70s look that competitors proved unable to match. In fact, the rival Ford Escort was much maligned for not being available as a hatchback, and using an old engine, slurs from which it would never entirely recover. A little unfair, given that the smaller-engined Allegros also used a tried-and-tested engine. That's show business, I guess. That being said, only 6 Allegros were sold in the first year, due to it only being available in a nice color. Comic genius John Cleese was reportedly so outraged at the slow uptake of Allegro sales, he beat its inferior but higher-selling predecessor with a tree without actually harming the vehicle, whilst Richard Hammond, eager to join in and pay homage to Cleese, beat the rare Allegro estate with a baseball bat. Sort of like when you repeat someone else's joke, right after they've just told it themselves. And tell it. Much worse, British Leyland decided to improve upon the Series 1, by putting a less imaginative steering wheel in place of the Quartic, and moving the badges on the back a few inches lower. This seemingly worked when sales rallied in 1975. Some even say, the Series 2 represents the high point of the Allegro iterations, but if one thing is true about 70s British icons, it's that, at least 2 of them were too good to retire in the 1980s. Roger Moore as James Bond, and the Austin Allegro as the Austin Allegro. That's why Roger Moore appeared in For Your Eyes Only.
Well, I hope you have a car.
And the Allegro Series 3 was launched with double headlamps and a completely redesigned dashboard amongst other enhancements. And the new Allegro was still winning many friends, including Ronald McDonald, his friend Grimace and newsreader Germaine Greer. So far so good for the Austin Allegro, but British Leyland saved the best till last with the launch of the Allegro Series 4, otherwise known as the Austin Maestro. Its astonishing luggage space, and retro suspension, made it a winner with British customers. But it never sold as well as the other Allegros, due to it only being available as a hatchback. The short-sighted directors at Austin Rover didn't want to make the Maestro a saloon in case it affected sales of the Austin Montego. UK production of the Allegro finally ended in 1985, when Roger Moore appeared as Bond for the last time in A View to a Kill with a very short run of the MG Allegro, which came with an electronic fuel cap release and a free Argos catalogue, but it had a second life in China where Allegro mania was in full swing and the Chinese government declared the Austin Allegro had been made in China since ancient times. And there you have it. We've only scratched the surface of the Allegro. Dig a little deeper and you'll find all sorts of fascinating facts, such as, the comedian Sue Perkins's dad owned one and that's not even a joke, or that Queen Boudica owned a Vanden Plas 1750, which is open to debate. Even to this day the Austin Allegro is a highly sought-after car, with the cigarette lighter and armrest popular with people who like to utilize the car's retro conference facilities, or just hang out in a lay-by somewhere.